Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. And first of all, apologies to the members, because on the Ustream bit of Jim and Her, or him and her, as we call it, yesterday on Sunday, there was a little bit of lip sync problem, and it was a glitch in the computer, but they told me that everything's sorted now. We've had people on again, and so with it all. Now, first of all, a couple of things to answer. I congratulate all those people that protested, that want their country back in London. And I was questioned, why wasn't I there? Well, there's a very simple answer for that. It's called being under the thumb and making a decision. And the decision is, it was my girlfriend's birthday party with everyone, and I had to drive the boat and get them all there in the wind. I mean, it was absolutely horrifying. And that also answers why I look like a tomato, because when all the wind and everything, you don't feel the heat. When I got off the boat, my eyes are screwed up. I looked like a little tomato with slit eyeballs, a little funny thing. Anyway, apart from leaving my first officer hanging off a buoy outside Yarmouth and lost our boat hook as well, I mean, it was all happening. And I kept my eye on what was happening in London. I was really hoping that it wouldn't kick off. And you know what? I had the feeling as well that the police might antagonise a few people and try and, poke the bear, because Tommy Robinson's there, and that means, oh God, he's a right-winger, extreme right. It's ridiculous. All these people are not extreme right people. They're just people that want a level playing field. They want the police to behave appropriately. I see that the other people got arrested, these youths, for whatever youths are. I mean, ask them youths if they know where Gaza is. What's the Gaza Strip? Oh, wasn't it something that Paul Gascoigne? Or, ridiculous. And anyway, let's hope that there's peace out there. But why should it affect us here so much? I think what that march was all about is the fact that the police do have two-tier policing. It's unbelievable. And people that want to support their country and want change to be gradual and want a level playing field, they're not right-wing nutcases. They're not football hooligans. Yes, they might sing Sweet Caroline. Never quite understood why they sing that. And Land of Hope and Glory and all this stuff. And why do they do that? Probably because that song's now banned at the last night of the proms, where they have got a nice man of colour to compare the whole thing. Oh, it is a nightmare. And don't think it's about colour. I was listening to the Conservatives are going to rewrite the Equality Act to protect people, right, based on biological births. So I was listening to it on the wireless this morning on Channel 4. I thought, who is this woman gobbing off against this other woman? An argument just broke out. And she said, look, you keep trying to twist the question around. You keep trying. And it turned out it was Kemi Badenoch. And she was saying, quite rightly, that she had this rape crisis centre, and they want to make sure that the people that go there are actually women. They're not women, blokes with cocks still, people with cocks that want to go to a rape crisis centre. And so what proof do they have to give? What about a birth certificate? What about your biological birth? And now you can go and get another birth certificate. You can go and get it changed. So you go to wherever you go and say, look, this says I'm Stan Smith, but actually, look, I'm now a woman. Well, can we have a look at the core? Oh, I've still got that, but I want to be registered as a woman. It's absolutely fucking joke. And so I saw another thing in the paper today that trans women, I hate that word trans, like saying Corrie or Strictly, transvestment women, right, and this is in the country, can still compete in women's games, but they're not allowed to win. Fucking joking, isn't it? Do we not think in this country that women and girls need protection? Well, it's about fucking time that someone spoke a bit of common sense. And of course, she fell out with Kay Burley. Oh, what a stuck-up cow. That woman looks permanently due on. Oh, sexist. Please tell her that I said that. Let's have a bit of common sense in this country. I can't believe it needs to be said. The world has gone absolutely mad. And Keir Starmer, what did he say? It's wrong to say that only women have a cervix. Yeah, it's wrong to say that. So what the fuck is a cervix? I thought that was a washing machine. Is it? I've got a new cervix. Yeah, anyway. So where are we going to sort this out? Where are there other brave people like Kemi Badenoch who can stand up to these awful BBC fucking interviewers and say, well, you stop asking me the same question all the time. This is all about protecting women. Do I walk around with a banner for that? Yeah, I think I bloody well do. I do. The world's gone absolutely fucking bonkers and it needs someone to say, let's ask Keir Starmer. What is a woman? Define a woman. Oh, it's a very complicated thing that empties your wallet. Well, we all know about that, but do they have a dick or not? This is what we want to talk about. I'm going to be talking about later on Ustream about what is happening to this world and what is happening today and why people want to. It's not just government, it's newspapers. Why was there nothing in the newspapers about the Tommy Robinson March? Why was there nothing in the newspapers that it went off peacefully? Why was it that only one drunk and another guy got arrested, where all these other people, do you know why the others were arrested? Because I better arrest some of them, because they're all breaking the bloody law, all these lefties. And I thought it was quite a peaceful protest. And would I have gone? I don't know, I'd have thought seriously about it, but it was a no-brainer for me, because do I go there and start saving my country, or do I fuck me fucking girlfriend's life up and I get kicked into touch? Sorry, lads. It's a no-brainer. I had to go to the Isle of Wight and spend some time on the hut and leave poor Amber, my first officer, hanging off a buoy outside Yarmouth, and go bright red for the thought of it. Just before we go, we have to say how sad we all are that Rob Burrow has died after a heroic battle with motor neurons disease. I never forget that bit of film where his oppo pulled him out of the wheelchair and went across the line at the marathon. It was fantastic, and his beautiful wife is cared for him throughout. I mean, she's a star. She should get the George Medal or something, really. But anyway, so Tommy Robinson is still the man from hell if you're a left-winger. If you want your country back, he's probably a bit of a hero. I mean, don't shoot me, I'm just the fucking messenger. But I don't think there was anything wrong with that pro-British march. And pro-British doesn't mean white, it means everything. Pro all the people that are born and bred here or have come here and take up our culture. You know, they don't come here and say, right, we want to shut down all the pubs because you drink alcohol. You know, I've got a Muslim daughter-in-law, and she doesn't come around and say, you can't have a drink. And her son, her husband, who is my son, he don't mind a drop of scotch, don't you worry about that. And she doesn't mind, but she just does not want to do it herself. She doesn't want to force down her religion and her views on our country. But unfortunately, a lot of people do. We've all seen them. We all know what they look like. We all know what they look like, don't we? But we're too frightened to say. Talking about we all know what they look like. Have they found those two guys yet that robbed that jeweller's and caused the death of poor Ollie? No. They've arrested a man and a woman. Have they told us who they are, what it is? No. We need to know. We need to know who's doing this. It's all right seeing pictures of, lads having a punch up in Mallorca, but we want to know, are we safe in our country? So listen, talking about being safe in our country, the more of you that subscribe, and yes, this is about money, the more money that Ustream gets, the more programs we can make. I'd like to sign up a few people to speak for us as well. So let's show all these people, especially the mainstream media and all the television people, there is an alternative to the bullshit that's folks down our throat, and it is Ustream, and it is me and my team here. Plus you'll have a laugh with Freddie Starr. Couldn't see him on the television, especially when he did Ray Charles, but that's another story. Right, let's go over to Ustream. You come and join us, ustream.com. Sign up. You've got 7 days free. What's the fucking lose? Nothing.
Netflix's tennis coverage with commentators talking on and bloody on. Shut the fuck up! You know what winds me up? Jimmy Carr's honking laugh. The fact that TV has far too many celebrity shows and not nearly enough actual celebrities to fill them. It's not rocket science! If you don't like the jokes, stop watching. Change channels. Get a counsellor. See a shrink. Get over it!